岡本が活躍するかは疑っているが、日本人投手は優秀だから、今井は活躍するだろう。身長が低いけど、山本由伸の例があるしね。トロントブルージェイズに移籍した岡本和真選手と、ヒューストンアストロズに移籍した今井達也選手について、アメリカポッドキャスト番組のホットストーブが語りました。信頼の日本人投手ブランドと違って、やや評価が低めの野手陣ですが、どのように語られているか、日本語字幕でご紹介します。
And the Toronto Blue Jays continue their off-season overhaul. The reigning American League champs get better with the signing of a plus upside infielder. And Kaz Okamoto is now going to Toronto. Big-time power bat with plate discipline. Right-handed bat. Who does that sound like? Bo Bichette? Is that what you were going to say? It sounds like Bo Bichette's profile. And it's a fascinating signing for a number of reasons. It's a 4-year, $60 million deal. And the first thing I thought of was, can't wait for Monday's Hot Stove to ask you what you think if what this does for the Blue Jays' appetite for bringing back Bo Bichette. Does it make it harder? Does it make it easier somehow? That's the big, story that's still out there for them.
It gives them some protection. Look, they're still the unknown. Regardless of how great the Japanese player may end up being or not, we don't know how he's going to play over here. So you can look at the numbers and see what he did in the WBC and all that, but we don't know. There's been a hit and miss with a lot of these guys.
You're right.
So you can't sit there and say, all right, we got replaced Bo. You know what Bo is bringing. So I think this just gives them a little more protection. You don't know if Clement or Barger is going to be your third baseman that can play all over the diamond. It just gives them flexibility.
I think you're right about that. I'll even go a little farther in saying it's a brilliant signing, not just for what this guy might bring to you as a baseball player, but now it puts the pressure squarely on Bo Bichette's camp. Yeah. It's on you now. No longer do the Blue Jays need you. I mean, it's a negotiating play in addition to making them better in the short term by adding this player. Here's the lineup as it stands. And it also, I don't know, this is a fascinating place to go to, Harold. Maybe there's a deal to be made for one of their outfielders. I don't know if anybody's going to bite on Santander's money. Varsho's a great player, well documented how much I love that guy on this program for those of you who watch Hot Stove. But if, say, Bo Bichette signs elsewhere, and if they're real serious about this Kyle Tucker courtship, which I poo-pooed at first, but maybe there's something really there, could you imagine bringing on this Japanese shortstop Okamoto and Kyle Tucker? I mean, this lineup is already pretty loaded.
Yeah, it's loaded. I still have my reservations with Okamoto. I get it. But Bo Bichette is just too good a hitter. Proven what he's going to do. And I think by him playing second base in the World Series and playing as good as he did, before he had Jimenez, and that was like he played second, he was a backup, maybe Bo doesn't play short, we'll get him over there. Jimenez is a shortstop. If Bo comes back, he will be at second base. But we've moved into the territory with Bo Bichette, in my mind, it's about the bat with everybody. It doesn't matter if he plays short, doesn't matter if he plays second. He's proven he can do that, but there's not many hitters like him.
Right.
You just don't, that's a generational talent. That's power, that's average, that's putting the ball in play. That's, you can say what you want about everybody else. This guy's one of the best hitters in the game.
If you're the Bichette camp, and you know that there's another infielder that they've brought in. I mean, they still love Ernie Clement, by the way. I mean, the guy was a postseason hero for them.
Played great.
Bo is 27. He's going to be 28 in March, so he's playing in his age 28 season. Would you take a shorter deal, knowing that you could still get a bite at a big one, to stay in Toronto for a couple years and be a part of this thing, potentially winning a World Series? Would you take that, or is this your best last shot at the big one?
I think what's throwing all the big six that are out there now, right? The big six free agents are still there, is the basic agreement is up. Will the money, how will it be structured? How will free agency look? How will all those opt-outs, will there still be opt-outs? There's going to be things that are negotiated in this next deal that has not worked out for owners and hasn't worked out for players. So we're in an unknown. So if I sit here and say I'll take a shorter term, I might have worse terms to deal with after the deal is settled.
Yeah, you might, but
I may have better.
Yeah, it could be better for the players.
It's going to be good for the player.
I think it's going to get better, and we could have this very same conversation around Bo Bichette about Alex Bregman.
Yep.
Keegan covers the Jays. I don't view the Okamoto deal as taking the Blue Jays out of anything, Tucker or Bichette included. You can't be out of a market you don't know the cost of yet. They, like everyone else, are waiting on the right prices. They're moving like big dogs and should continue to. Man, I mean, would you imagine a postseason where they land Okamoto and bring back Bo Bichette and or Kyle Tucker? This is already a big postseason.
You know the beauty of this, Matt, is they tasted the championship and they want to get back. You know, some teams touch it, taste it, and then go the other direction. We've watched that with the Marlins through the years, right? They've tasted it, they want it, and they're going to continue to invest in it.
Tastes good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There was other news over the weekend as well, actually. We got a lot to catch you up on over the 2 weeks we were out. And again, Joel's going to be with us to help on that regard in a minute. Astros sign a 3-year, $54 million pact with starter Tatsuya Imai. We talked about him a lot before the break. He lands in Houston. Everybody thought he was going to the Dodgers, and then he said, I can't wait to beat the Dodgers. So what better place than Houston for something like that, should they meet in the fall?
Talking about hating a team. The Dodgers feel like the Astros stole a World Series from them.
Yeah, that's right. Wow. Look at the numbers for this dude, man.
I like this guy.
Really good last year, really good the last 3 years. And you talked about opt-outs a minute ago. He's got opt-outs after the 26 and 27 season.
Which for him works out great because he comes over here, new baseball, the ball here is a little bit bigger. How's he going to react to playing in America? He goes out and throws like he's capable of. He's back out on the market for more money.
And that's why those opt-outs from the club standpoint are so odd, man. I know that that's the price of poker. You have to put those in the deals these days, but you know, if you're...
They're taking the gamble. Right?
Yeah, the club's taking the risk, as has been the case a lot. But again, this dude is legit. Big-time numbers, big-time resume coming from Japan. And I think we're all a little bit more confident in Japanese imported pitching than we are the bats.
The other thing, too, Matt, I'm looking at his height, 5'11". Yamamoto made that vogue now. If you'd have said somebody's a 5'11 pitcher years ago, you'd been like, I'm sorry, that's not big enough.
Yeah.
So with Yamamoto being 5'10", 5'11", and showing what he can do, that makes this guy more attractive. That's opening the door for him.
You're right, though.
ご視聴いただきありがとうございます。チャンネル登録、高評価お願いします。